seated. This is 24-1095, Flora Moore, violation of community control, final hearing violation. May 29, brought in fake urine, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
May 29, positive for cocaine, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fatika?
Good morning, Your Honor. I've discussed these violations with Ms. Moore. My understanding is she's going to waive the final hearing, accept responsibility for her misconduct. She'd like to resolve the violations this morning.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
What's your plea to those allegations?
I plead guilty, Your Honor. I admit that I was wrong, and I apologize. And I would ask for another chance.
Another chance to do what?
To go home, do IOP, and do outpatient treatment. And I've been stable on my meds since I've been here.
Well, weren't you supposed to do that last time, do the IOP?
Yes, sir. I did make my appointment, but I never made it. I hadn't been on my meds, but I've been on my meds now. I'm stable on my meds now.
What meds you on?
Hydroxyline and something else they've been giving me for the last 30 days, so I have been stable on them. I haven't been in trouble since I've been here.
Well, I don't expect you would be in any trouble since you've
No, I won't get in trouble if you...
Trouble happens when you get out there.
Huh?
I said the trouble happens when you get out there.
Yeah, it won't happen again, I promise. I give you my word. It will not, if you give me another chance.
You understand that I can't change you.
Yes, sir.
I don't know that you even listened to me. You didn't listen to me last time.
I'm listening this time. I promise you, I'm listening.
You wrote down a bunch of stuff that Mr. Fatika gave me.
Yes, sir.
Why'd you do that?
Because I mean it. I mean it.
Mr. Fatika just told me a couple minutes ago that he wanted to accept responsibility and plead guilty. Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yes, Your Honor.
That isn't, I don't consider that to be accepting responsibility. I consider that to be pleading guilty. The responsibility part of it comes up when you actually do what you're supposed to do,
I can do that.
and not whatever you feel like doing at any given moment, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you want to accept responsibility for your actions, then you got to change your actions.
Yes, sir.
All right. When we were here on May 21st, I told you to continue your mental health treatment at the centers and follow all the recommendations. Are you still gonna be at the centers?
Yes, sir. I made my appointment, but I just never made it to the appointment.
All right. Where were you going to do the IOP last time you were here?
At the centers.
Okay.
It was for the 5th.
Okay. So complete the IOP and follow the recommendations.
Yes.
You can only go to your doctor at the centers, one dentist and one pharmacy, take the medication as is prescribed, not as you want to take it.
Okay.
No other drugs.
Yes, sir.
43 days with credit for 43.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Stop coming back here.
No, I
Unless
won't.
you enjoy that.
I will.
You ain't enjoying that, are you?
No, I'm not enjoying in jail. I'm not at all.
All right, then, if you don't enjoy it, then stop coming back here.
Yes, sir.
Anything else, Mr. Fatika?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
That drug problem. He was breaking into cars, stealing items, basically to sell, to pawn, to get money to fund his addiction. This court sentenced him, I believe there were 4 counts. It was 11 months consecutive on each count. He's now spent, I believe, a total of 9 months maybe, between before sentencing and after sentencing. And he's had a lot of time to think and obviously sober up. And Mr. Lishing is a father of 2 young children. He has told me that he is committed to staying sober. He eagerly wants to begin a treatment program if the court will consider this judicial release. I know we've had discussions. We were here previously where my client had refused to cooperate with the NeoCap process. It was reset for today, and in between then, he has in fact met with the intake director and cooperated. I believe he has been accepted there, and I'm going to ask the court to please consider granting this judicial release, give him an opportunity to show this court that he is amenable to community control sanctions and that he will remain sober, and hopefully, I know not immediately, but hopefully, he'll get out and be able to be reunited with his children and show the court that he could be a good father to them too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Lishing, what do you want to tell me?
So first and foremost, I just want to say I'm greatly appreciative to be here. I know you didn't have to reconsider the judicial when you denied it the first time. I want to say I'm appreciative to you and Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson has gone to bat for me countless times and didn't have to. And to yourself, I want to look you in your eyes as a man and tell you that I'm grateful for you because you saved my life. I wouldn't be standing here had you not sent me to prison, and I'm sure you probably don't hear this very often, but I'm very appreciative of it. Had you not done that day, I'm almost positive, 95% sure, and giving myself a 5% chance on that is still a stretch, I probably wouldn't be standing here today. I'd probably be dead. I have gone to great lengths to make a change from who I was to where I am now. GED in prison. I'm signed up for the journeyman program to be an electrician, truck driving school, IOP, but the list was extremely long. NA and AA meetings were pretty much non-existent where I was at in Lancaster. They were there, but they were run by inmates, and it just kind of didn't work out the way it should. Church every Sunday. I've done everything I possibly can to show this court that I want to change. I want to be back with my children. And I'm going to do everything I can to go even that step much further to get to where I need to be.
What was the reason that you were resistant when you were here a couple weeks ago about NeoCap?
So when we had a discussion, she asked me what I thought was going to happen, and of course I'm not going to say I don't. I just gave her. I was trying to have a positive mental attitude when I said I thought I was going home, and she asked me if I would consider NeoCap, and when she asked me that, I thought she meant if she asked me if I would consider it over going home. It might have been a miscommunication, so I take full responsibility for that. That was my fault. I didn't mean to, I wasn't resisting. It's just I kind of, I don't know. I just misunderstood what she said.
All right, anything else?
Other than that, I've been going to great lengths to keep in contact with the people outside. Multiple different programs on top of I have everything set up to finish taking my GD classes, everything I can possibly do to, once I get outside, to continue doing what I'm supposed to be doing, regardless of any interference, whatever. I'm mainly focused on putting my whole life back together. My children need me, my family needs me, and right now I'm so disappointed with myself that I've left my children out there to pretty much be with their grandmother, and it's time for a change. It's time to go back to what I was doing.
All right, Ms. Wood.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state does not object to the defendant's motion. I think the NeoCap program would be appropriate for him prior to releasing him back into the community. We would just ask that a no contact order be ordered by this court in both cases for all of the victims listed in the indictment. And in case number 24 CR 1052, the victim's name is Kenneth Kropak, Kropac. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Henley, anything you want to say?
Yeah, sir, I was taking a closer look at the defendant's ISR, and it did note a hold for Cuyahoga County, so I just wanted to make sure the court was aware that the defendant does still have the active warrant in Cuyahoga County for probation violation, which may complicate matters for NeoCap.
From 21? Yeah, 21 keys.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A 22 case, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to grant your motion. I'll place you on community control for 4 years. You're going to serve 60 more days in the jail. Or 45 more days in the jail. The last 30 are going to be in the jail treatment program. Complete that, follow the recommendations. Then you're going to go to NeoCap, complete that program, follow the recommendations. No drugs or alcohol with screens. You're to go to only one doctor and one dentist and one pharmacy for any prescription medication. Take your medication as is prescribed. Sign releases for probation. Attend at least 3 AA or NA meetings a week and get a sponsor. Get a valid driver's license. There was a restitution order to Kropak in the amount of $594.99. Also, no contact with any of the victims in this case. And pay the costs and supervision fees. Any other terms, Ms. Henley?
No,
Who will his PO be? Do you know?
Kim Ramos.
Okay.
If Mr. Lishing still lives in Painesville, yes.
All right, understand everything, Mr. Lishing?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you violate, you gotta go back.
I don't want to go back.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to call that judge in Cuyahoga, let him know what's going on here and what we can do to get that thing dealt with the easiest way possible. Anything else, Ms. Wood?
Is the order for 45 days in jail on both case numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Watson?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, that's it.